arts that cultivated and changed the lives of people of color. Its history is rooted in a tradition of faith that sustained freed people of color as they found their way and made a way for others to follow. CAU was birthed in 1988 from its parent institutions, Atlanta University, the nation's first graduate institution to award degrees to African Americans and the first to award bachelor degrees to African Americans in the South, and to Clark College, the nation's first four-year liberal arts college to serve African American students. These outstanding institutions were learning grounds for notable African Americans to include author, writer, scholar activist, and educator W.E.B. Du Bois, and poet, lawyer, and songwriter James Weldon Johnson, the author of Lift Every Voice and Sing, what is known today as the Negro National Anthem. The consolidation of both Atlanta University and Clark College birthed Clark Atlanta University. Here is where you enter, learn, grow, develop, and depart ready to serve as global agents of change. CAU is known for its dedication to societal social change, as its students were a part of the Atlanta student movement in the 1960s and continue that legacy through involvement in efforts to end social and racial injustice through the Black Lives Matter movement. At CAU, students arrive eager to learn media, business, politics, social work, cancer research, and music, taking their liberal arts education to the next level and transforming themselves into outstanding alumni, such as Kenya Barris, writer and producer of Blackish, Jackie Reed, a nationally recognized journalist, Shaka Zulu, head of artist and talent relations with Spotify, Valicia Butterfield-Jones, Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer at the According Academy, Brandon Thompson, Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion for NASCAR, and United States Congressman Henry Hank Johnson. Welcome to Clark Atlanta University, where you discover who you are and who you plan to be.
Greetings, members of the CAU family and soon to be inducted class of 2024. I am Dr. Andre McKinney, and I have the pleasure of serving as your Associate Dean of Students for Student Development. As we continue to persevere in a global pandemic and have adjusted our campus operations, our dedication to you, our newest class of Panthers, continues to be steadfast and true to each and every one of you. While we are all looking forward to welcoming our newest class of Panthers on the steps of Harkness Hall this evening, as we traditionally do, unfortunately, the global pandemic forced a change of plans to this virtual platform. Nevertheless, as Clark Atlanta University Panthers, we will find a way or make one. It should also be noted that the COVID-19 pandemic is not the only challenge your class is currently encountering. Our society is encountering heated discourse around topics about race, social justice, police brutality, the removal of Confederate monuments, the opening of public and charter schools, and the list goes on. All of these occurrences are even more reasons why we remain dedicated to you, the class of 2024. You are the students who will continue the legacy of making CAU one exceptional university. Ladies and gentlemen, you are expected to set the tone as exceptional students. You are expected to establish a strong foundation in your academics, network in your choice of studies, study abroad, forge new pathways in science and business, and utilize your resources, specifically our outstanding Clark Atlanta University Alumni Association network. That network is a connection to the world. Now is your time. We expect greatness from you, and we are ready and willing to help you every step of the way. Again, congratulations to the class of 2024, and welcome home to Clark Atlanta University, where we are one exceptional university and Panther proud. Please welcome cause leader, Mr. Doris Gibbs, from the class of 2021 to bring the invocation.
Greetings, Clark Atlanta University, and a special warm welcome to the class of 2024. Right now, we are celebrating two great events, Convocation and Induction, and that's a double dose of school pride and school spirit. And this double dose reminds me of God's double dose throughout 2020 and to right now. That's a double dose of love, grace, confidence, and sound mind. And before we enter a moment of prayer, I invite us all to now give ourselves a double dose of self love, self confidence, and a double dose of our own grace. Now, please bow your heads and close your eyes. God, we come to you today to say thank you. Thank you for getting us to this moment. Thank you for provost, president, deans, chairs, chaplains, administration, professors, everyone who has made it possible for us to be on campus or to be online. God, we thank you for our family, our friends, new family that we're meeting at CAU, and new friends that we're making. God, we ask all of this in your name, and God, we're so thankful to be at Clark Atlanta University. God, we ask that you give us enough confidence to love ourselves and to love others. And God, we ask that you let us know it's okay to be different. And God, we ask that you give us the courage to step outside of our comfort zone this school year and to try new things, to meet new people, and to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones academically as well. God, we thank you for just getting us to this moment. And now, God, we ask you for perseverance to push us through. And God, we know through perseverance, we're going to get better character. And God, we ask that at Clark Atlanta University, you help us to find who we are and who we want to be. And God, through character, we know we're going to find hope. And God, we know this is a hope that even though we've made it this far, we know we can go further. And God, we ask all of this in your name. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thank you. Next, we will have the Negro National Anthem, written by Atlanta University alumnus James Weldon Johnson, followed by Provost and Senior Vice President Dr. G. Dale Wesson, bringing our spirit of greatness.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Greetings, CAU family. I am Dr. G. Dale Wesson, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs at this prestigious university. Today I'll be reading The Spirit of Greatness. The spirit of greatness, as a Clark College tradition, may be expressed in terms of ideals and intrinsic values for which the college has stood historically, and in terms of qualities exemplified in its students and graduates. In summary, some of these ideas, values, and qualities are excellence, high standards in the work of the college, and excellence of the work of character of students. Achievement, the best possible achievement in residence at the college and after college in the world of work. Devotion to work, to duty, to the college, and to worthy causes. Good sportsmanship, fair play, justice, and honesty. in the game, in the stands, and in the game of life. Invincibility, the will to never falter, to never give up, never to fail, the will to endure to the end, the will to be victorious, playing the game courageously from the beginning to the end, in the athletic games and the game of life. Loyalty to Alma Mater and to the highest and best for which she stands. Idealism, love of beauty, the good, the true, as stated in the text of the college, the true, the honest, the good, the pure, the lovely, the things of good rapport. Compassion, expressed in sharing and service. And truth, finding the true education is a search for truth, search for knowledge and wisdom, a search for fulfillment, and the good search for a good life. Now at this time, I'll introduce you to Miss Kaylin Strahan, your freshman president from the class of 2024, to present you with your official challenge.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, alumni, transfer students, and the Evolution class of 2024. Welcome to the 2021 Spring Induction Ceremony. I am Kaylin Strahan, a business administration major with a concentration in management and a minor in speech communications. I serve as a 2024 freshman class president, hailing all the way from the Windy City of Chicago, Illinois. I am so honored to have been given this opportunity to be a part of not only a remarkable occasion, but also a memorable one. There are times I sit back and reminisce on the challenges I faced in my life, and although those moments weren't ideal, they are the foundation of the young Black woman I am today. I ask myself daily, what am I doing to succeed and overcome what's placed before me? Am I running from the issue or am I confronting it head on? Am I setting myself up for greatness? Do I know who I am and what my purpose is? You have to continue to challenge yourself to be better and understand the importance of programming your mindset to face the difficulties that mold you to be a strong, powerful, potent individual. You must know that in every moment of truth, of every difficulty, lies opportunity to make change. Well, I know someone who does, and because of his heroic characteristics, I'm sure you know his name as well. Never did we think our nation's capital would violently be attacked by some of the individuals who were once told to stand back and stand by. But because of this malicious behavior, Capitol Police Officer Eugene Goodman risked his life to save the lives of others. Not only did he make a spur of the moment decision by luring the dozens of rioters away from the Senate chambers where lawmakers were sheltering, but he also showed how brave and courageous he was in what seemed to be one of the most important moments in history. See, change was not his intention, but it was his opportunity to overcome hardships and lead in order to do what he was called to do. I say this to remind you that there isn't a challenge you won't overcome, especially when you are walking in your purpose and being who God has created you to be. It's imperative that we learn to develop compassion for not only ourselves, but others, despite the circumstances, and that we understand there will be some good in this lamentable period of our lives. I challenge you, the Evolution class of 2024, a class to remember, to take a deep breath and decide how you are going to overcome the change in your life. Class of 24, I leave you with one question. In the moment of truth, how will you seize your opportunity? Thank you.
The Cultural Creed represents a commitment to all faculty, staff, and students. We are stating our beliefs and taking our commitment to the creed and transforming it into action. Today, your student leaders, Mr. and Ms. CAU, will lead you in reading the CAU Cultural Creed.
Clark Atlanta University is committed to academic excellence, building character, and service to others. The university will achieve its mission by cultivating an environment of honesty, kindness, mutual respect, self-discipline, school loyalty, trust, academic integrity, and communal pride. As a member of this scholarly community, I make the following pledge. I will work to promote academic honesty and integrity. I will work to cultivate a learning environment which opposes violence, vulgarity, lewdness, and selfishness. I will embrace the concept of mutual respect by treating others the way I want them to treat me.
I will honor and care for the sanctity of my body as the temple of God. I will commit myself to service so that I can make a difference in the world and a difference for more than just myself. I will celebrate and contribute to the spirit of greatness left by those who preceded me, and I will work to leave this a better place for those who follow me. As a member of this community, I am committed to conducting myself in ways that contribute to a civil campus environment, which encourages positive behavior in others. I accept the responsibility to uphold these noble ideals as a proud member of the Clark Atlanta University family. Thank you.
As alumni, we represent our one exceptional university. Clark Atlanta University was consolidated in 1988 from the parent institutions of Atlanta University, founded in 1865, and Clark College, originally founded as Clark University in 1869. CAU exemplifies our dual mottos, I'll find a way or make one, and culture for service, where the banners of the red, the black, and the gray reign high. With our shining beacons of knowledge, alumni serve as faculty and staff at this institution. Many alumni live in your hometown. We hope you research our notable alumni. Yes, there are thousands of alumni and honorary alumni who have impacted our society, locally, nationally, and globally, along with the great cloud of alumni witnesses who are deceased, yet left footprints. Collectively, we have walked these hallowed grounds for 306 combined years. As you begin your discovery as a Panther, with compassion, we are here for you. We are cheering and extending our hands to you as you create your well-deserved space with your passion to excel. We will lead you on proven paths and will be filled with joy when you present your innovations. We are excited that you are now alumni in waiting and wish to dedicate the following expression to you. As we toil our way from diverse paths, we strive as we are one. We are bound to you, O CAU. Knowledge and truth are ours to keep. Your rich past has set our promised grasp. We look to you for our heritage and pride. Your planted seed has been received. We are bound to you, O CAU. Knowledge and truth are ours to keep. Goals we set are real because of you. Sons and daughters, you're chosen ones. Our victory has been won. We are loyal to you, O CAU. Honor and faith are ours to keep. Your rich past has set our promised grasp. CAU, O CAU, God's blessings have brought us through. What were dreams are now within our reach. Clark Atlanta University, we love you. Our dear alma mater, yes, we love you. O CAU. In closing, We will walk with you as your panther paws grow entrenched claws as you add to the living history of our CAU. Remember that the Clark Atlanta University Alumni Association is here for you. Chapters throughout the country invite you to stay connected. Notable alumni will continue to represent us. And your Office of Alumni Relations is here to serve you.
Greetings, Panthers. Character matters. This evening, we have talked about the spirit of greatness that is our tradition. We recited our campus cultural creed, and in a moment, we will induct new Panthers into the Clark Atlanta family. We have emphasized words like integrity, respect, excellence, devotion, and invincibility, but they mean nothing without commitment, intentionality, and a desire to serve a higher purpose for the collective, the common good. We speak these words into existence, both inward, mind, body, and soul, and outward, you, me, and us. Character is the difference between servant leadership as a catchphrase and servant leadership as a phrase for change. Panthers, character matters. Now, I will ask Jalen Mason and Sarabi Little to join me here in the reading of the induction litany. And for our students and family, I invite you to join us as well from where you are. Look with reverence upon the ground where you stand, for this is holy ground. It bears the footprints of W.E.B. Du Bois, Marva Collins, and James Weldon Johnson.
We will honor this place and their legacies with the light of our intellect, equipping us with knowledge for the journey ahead. As Clark Atlanta prepares us, destiny calls us to give our light to the world.
Look with reverence upon the noble tricolors that fly over us. The red flame in your hands burns as a symbol of our spirit, the Clark Atlanta spirit, a spirit of life and hope that has withstood the onslaught of time, a spirit of achievement that has triumphed over the challenges over the years and has been the deliverance of generations.
We will honor our journey, for Almighty God has placed us here to hold high the mantle of this responsibility set upon our shoulders. We will neither shrink nor bend under its weight. The flame of our spirit burns strong, and destiny calls us, for history thirsts for the spirit of a new generation.
Look with reverence at the evening sky. Its gray color is the color of steel. Written upon its dusky face is a mighty story of the strength of the founders, whose grace gave birth to this place, whose blood nourished it, who cultivated it by sweat of great labor, whose tears of deep sadness and profound joy formed the substance of its life.
We honor their struggle with the depths of our hearts. Let our commitment to excellence be a testimony to their fortitude and perseverance, for their strength now flows within us. Destiny calls us to lend our strength to protect this institution, for its legacy is our legacy, its history, our history, its life, our life, and its future, our future.
Now, the Black Night approaches. Embrace it, for its beauty is your heritage. Its Blackness is your strength. Its spirit is your legacy and promises to emulate the contributions of your noble predecessors is the pledge you should hear and now make. Begin this day to write your own stories. Make them worthy of those in whose shadows you now stand, and grand enough to inspire those who will stand in your shadow in generations to come.
We will honor their sacrifice by standing with them, by claiming our heritage, and by protecting the sacred legacy of this place. With the red fire of our spirit, the gray steel of our strength, the black beauty of our heritage, and faith in God over us all, we step forward this day of induction, born anew as daughters and sons of Clark Atlanta University.
Our candle lighting ceremony is an observance where we engage our students and university leadership for the purpose of continuing our university's rich legacy. It will be conducted by CAU President, Dr. George T. French Jr., Provost, Dr. G. Dale Wesson, SGA Undergraduate President, Mr. Alaki Jacobs, and Class of 2024 student representatives, Mr. Jalen Mason and Ms. Sarabi Little.
The candle lighting ceremony is a tradition which symbolizes the connecting of the Clark Atlanta University family, which includes administrators, faculty, staff, students, and alumni. And to our newest class of 2024, lighting your candle signifies the strength of your class beacon of oneness with the university. Furthermore, this is also an illumination of knowledge that will guide your lives. Carrying this induction light as a symbol that extends your heart and your mind. As my light shines brightly, Provost Wesson, may your light shine brightly too.
Thank you, President French. As my light shines brightly, Alaki, may your light shine brightly too.
Thank you, Provost Wesson. This candle lighting ceremony is a tradition at Clark Atlanta University that ushers in new students into the CAU Panther family. And the transition that we are making from a real candle to an electronic one represents the change we made from the physical campus to a virtual environment. But in my eyes, it also represents that even in a different form, the light of CAU will continue to shine. Over 30 years ago, our parent institutions made the difficult choice to consolidate and move towards a united purpose. And the result was our illustrious institution. So taking chances isn't always a bad thing. Change is inevitable, but it is our duty to ensure that that change is positive. This light will guide us as we find a way or make one and travel this new path. And this path will be a challenging one, but it won't be lonely because we can always rely on our Panther family to help us when we stumble. And I would now like to present representatives of the class of 2024.
We received this light.
For our class of 2024.
Greetings, my name is Alaki Jacobs, a senior business major with a dual concentration in finance and financial planning from Atlanta, Georgia, and I humbly serve as the 32nd Student Government Association undergraduate president of Clark Atlanta University. And it is my pleasure to formally introduce our esteemed president, a man who believes in putting students first, Dr. George T. French Jr. I had the opportunity to listen to Dr. French speak during the presidential search, and I instantly knew he would be an amazing resource for our university, and he would stand true to his promise of maintaining a student-centered approach. Dr. French is an amazing leader who has served as a college president for nearly 2 decades, most recently at Miles College, prior to arriving at CAU, where he exceeded all fundraising goals and doubled the size of the campus. And while he may be relatively new to his role at CAU, he is no stranger to the presidency and Atlanta University Center, having had children graduate from Morehouse and Spelman College. And Dr. French has also served his community in other ways through his work on the SACS Commission on College Board of Trustees and the National Advisory Committee on Institutional Quality and Integrity, to name a few. Once again, it is my pleasure to introduce to some and present to others our president, Dr. George T. French, Jr.
Good evening, Clark Atlanta University family, students, parents, faculty, staff, administrators, and alumni. And welcome to the spring 2021 semester at Clark Atlanta University. This evening, we are on flight 1988, and our destination is Clark Atlanta University in the new year 2021. Welcome to our new normal. So fasten your seatbelts, everyone, because we are embarking on an incredible new journey, a journey of renewal, of restoration, and of new blessings. Wheels up now as we face the rising sun that the founding fathers and mothers of Atlanta University, Clark University, and Clark College did in planting the foundation for what is now the Clark Atlanta University. As you can see, I am incredibly excited to welcome you to this spring 2021 opening convocation. Yes, albeit virtually, this platform is still appropriate as known as Zoom. This Zoom platform allows us all to begin taking our journey into a new normal, where I see innumerable growth and opportunity in the midst of this challenge. It warms my heart to welcome our cohort of students, you both new and returning, those who are physically on our campus this semester, as well as those who are at home. Students who made their reservations on flight 1988 and are residing on our beautiful campus, thank you for taking the opportunity to come get some CAU in person for the spring 2021 semester. I hope that you are recharged. I hope that you are recharged and excited about the spring 2021 semester. You are entering for the first time or returning to our hallowed halls of academia at this pivotal and critical time. This is a time where there is no question that the excellent education received at HBCUs like Clark Atlanta University produces leaders and trailblazers that enter the global world with promise, with purpose, and yes, with pride. The recent historic inauguration of Vice President Kamala Harris just 2 weeks ago is a testament that as an HBCU graduate, she is not only our first female vice president, but the first woman of color as well. Her selection as vice president forges a path for others, particularly women and members of our Black and Brown communities. Anyone of our Clark Atlanta University students, any one of those, any one of our students, including you can soar higher and follow the vice president's lead. Now, you are here at Clark Atlanta University, where we continue to lay the foundation for new pathways and partnerships to ensure that you have opportunities and resources to excel at each and every level. Yes, we are ecstatic about the partnerships and support that we are receiving here at Clark Atlanta University. What are these partnerships? Let's talk about the $15 million gift to Clark Atlanta University from philanthropist Mackenzie Scott. Yes, donations like this will support our cybersecurity program, our entrepreneurial development in our business school. It will strengthen our academic programs. It will help us to retain and recruit outstanding faculty and staff. And yes, it will provide our scholars, that's you. It will provide you with scholarships to support your matriculation at Clark Atlanta University. Our excitement continues at CAU as we have been selected to be a part of IBM's Quantum Education and Research Initiative, developed to drive a diverse and inclusive workforce. Our students here at CAU will have access to the IBM HBCU Quantum Center and all of its technology. They can also participate in the center's Skill Development Academy academic initiative. Listen, IBM's $100 million investment will undoubtedly catapult our scholars into the pipeline of next generation world-class technology leaders. We are excited about new opportunities that will continue to raise our university's profile. Opportunities such as the recently announced Apple, Southern Company, Ed Farm Propel Center partnership. Yes, we are partnering with Apple, the only $2 trillion corporation in the United States. The Propel Center will serve as a physical and virtual campus for historically Black colleges and universities across the nation. Yes, while the Propel Center will be located within the AUC, it will serve all HBCUs. Students from HBCUs who participate in the program will plug into the Propel Center's communications art curriculum developed by CAU Mass Media Arts faculty, the creme de la creme faculty in the world. It will give students access to Apple technology as well as real life, hands-on experience of talent development in front and behind the camera. They will learn about the business of media and production. Students who complete the initiative will receive a certification, and the knowledge gained will make them globally competitive and thrust them directly into the workforce. Our students will be more prepared than any in the world. Another partnership is the NBC Universal News Group launch of the NBCU Academy at Clark Atlanta University. This $6.5 million program, multi-platform in journalism, training, and development, will give our students direct access to world-class NBCU News Group journalists, funding for accredited journalism programs, and even provide scholarships for our students. Our students will also gain more hands-on training and online programming in the communications field. As we embark upon the spring 2021 semester, I want you to know that we continue to value your feedback. Students, staff, administrators, we value your feedback. Last year, the feedback received during the spring and summer semesters caused us to decide to purchase 4,000 laptops. 4,000. I've never gone to the store and ordered 4,000 laptops in my life, but I was able to do that to provide laptops for every financially enrolled student last fall. We did that for you. Your feedback also laid the foundation to assure that learning could be delivered virtually, that in person and in a hybrid way, through synchronous and asynchronous instruction. And yes, it was your feedback that led us to decide that we would bring back to the campus a small cohort of students for this semester: freshmen, transfer students, seniors, student leaders, and athletes. This small cohort was based on the appropriate public health and Center for Disease Control and Prevention safety protocols. Safety was our first consideration in bringing back this small cohort of students this semester. We have safety protocols, we have distancing, we have revised our classroom structures and our setups. We have revised our residence hall because we wanted to assure that our students are safe, our faculty are safe, our staffs are safe. So parents, know that this small cohort will be safe and we are responsible. To be on this first wave of Flight 1988 at Destination CAU for the spring 2021 semester, we wanted to assure your safety. And we also want to assure your success every step of the way. Many thanks to my student scholars, faculty, staff, and executive leadership team for a great job for the fall semester. You continue to manifest courage, perseverance, and resilience even amidst world pandemic and other world events. I tell you, I continue to be amazed by how quickly our faculty, staff, and students migrated from an on-ground to a virtual and remote instruction platform in just 2 weeks last March, just when the pandemic began. And the way that we continue, I'm proud to put processes in place to ensure the academic success and overall well-being of our students. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it, Dr. Miles. And I am deeply grateful for your collective efforts in making everything happen so seamlessly. It's clear to me that our team at Clark Atlanta University is focused and we are on course. Will there still be challenges? Without doubt, there will still be challenges. But I have faith that we have many more excellent opportunities ahead of us, and our team is committed to getting the job done. We continue to be deliberate in our decision-making, and we want to reassure again the parents of our scholars that our students come first in every decision we make, which is one reason why we closely follow the data provided by health experts during these uncertain times. We are academicians, we are scholars, we are intellectuals, and we are informed by data. Clark Atlanta University is moving forward, and we are dedicated to our students and our faculty every step of the way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to our alumni, members of the Clark Atlanta University Board of Trustees, including Chairman Greg Morrison, Vice Chair Leonard Walker, Secretary Stephanie Russell, and others. And friends, we thank you for your ongoing support through your financial donations, prayers, and in-kind gifts. Why? all to assist our students. To my new student scholars, I am elated to have you on board Flight 1988, your Clark Atlanta University educational and life journey will forever transform your life. To my new CAU parents, thank you for entrusting your most precious gift to us, your children, now my student scholars. They've already lifted off in their quest for the excellent education and supportive environment that they will receive at Clark Atlanta University. Again, welcome scholars to Flight 1988, destination Clark Atlanta University, one of the world's top academic institutions, a place where we face the rising sun together with Panther pride. Thank you, class of 2024. Please join us now for the singing of the Clark Atlanta University alma mater, followed by the sending forth from Reverend Dr. Tanya Miles.
A breeze bridging the mountains, spanning the seas, calling thy sons and thy daughters so true. Rain Clark Atlanta, we rally to you. Rain alma mater, our hearts be thy throne. Rain Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Rain Clark Atlanta, thou reignest, reignest. Rain Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Hail alma mater, we ever aspire, thy sacred mission to fulfill entire. Thy noble banner has lifted our way. Hail to the crimson, the black, and the gray. Reign alma mater, our hearts be thy throne. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest, reignest. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Deep in our hearts shall thy precepts abide. Culture for service, our goal and our guide. Through stern privation, through fortune and fame, we'll find a way and achieve in thy name. Reign alma mater, our hearts be thy throne. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest, reignest. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Reign alma mater, forever we pray. Let the tricolor that heralds thy sway fly from the ramparts of learning so free. For we shall ever be faithful to thee. Reign alma mater, our hearts be thy throne. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest, reignest. Reign Clark Atlanta, thou reignest alone.
And abundantly, above whatever we could think or ask. This evening, President French has informed us of myriad of opportunities that we have received. and also that there is much, much more to come. Blessings on blessings. Opportunity awaits us all. The light goes before us. So allow the light to dwell within you so that the light may overcome the darkness that is around us. Go in grace, go in peace, go in love. Amen.